Tonight's closing argument. Thousands of kids as young as 9 months old shipped all over the country. They are in a lousy situation. Let me ask you, take a look at them. What do you see? It turns out the answer is not that obvious. Listen to how the president sees the crisis.
They have pictures that were so bad. They had a judge that said it was inhumane the way they were treating children. Take a look at some of the court rulings against the Obama administration. They talked about inhumane treatment. I read them. I looked at them. They're all over the place. Inhumane treatment. They were treating them terribly. We have a situation where some of these places, they're really running them well.
All right, so to him, what does he see? Oh, it's all okay. It's all good. It's all good. Then we get the echo chamber effect, starting to sell the president's message. Listen to Fox.
Like it or not, these aren't our kids. Show them compassion. But it's not like he's doing this to the people of Idaho or Texas. These are people from another country.
So that makes it okay? And this wasn't a one-off. Fox has deliberately downplayed this crisis all week. Listen.
More kids are being separated from their parents and temporarily housed in what are essentially summer camps.
They're not in cages. They're not being gassed. I spoke to some African Americans who say, gosh, the conditions of the detention center are better than some of the projects that I grew up in.
They will suppress the good news on the economy and promote children in cages.
Because no matter what they tell you, this is not about helping children. Their goal is to change your country forever.
Change the country? They're not gassed, so it's okay? Scary talk. And it's designed to push this us versus them political philosophy, painting migrants as dangerous folk, infestors, killers, gangbangers, and drug pushers in the main. There is no question that some undocumented people come to America for bad reasons and do horrible things. We all should know the system has to be stronger. Congress has to do its damn job and make that better. But a few is not all. Statistics bear out the facts, and none of what they are telling you about migrants in general representing a threat physically, economically, it's not true. But this has never been about the facts. It's about feelings, politics of emotion, powerful stuff. But there are still limits, my friends. And just like President Trump learned earlier in the week, people, no matter how partisan, don't like seeing kids being done wrong. And making some kids more important than others because of their nationality, suggesting we shouldn't be that bothered because they aren't us. They are others. That is ugly. And once Fox realized it, that that's not playing well with the public, they backed off just like Trump.
All kids are important. All kids are special. What I'm just trying to say, in this country, when they come in, that as a president of the United States, you can only do so much for so many.
The truth of that is, you're right. You only can do so much to separate, to put them in bad conditions, to not let them be reunified, and then the law will step in and catch you. But that's not what he meant. That's not what anybody on Fox was trying to tell you. But here's the good news. I think we're better than this. Because I think when most of you see these kids, your mind goes to your own babies, just like mine does. I see someone's little boy and girl. I see the center of someone's world. I see common traits that trigger common concerns. My three, my Bella, Mario, Cha-Cha, and some detained mother's 3 kids. I look at them and I see similar ages, a similar bond with one another. I don't know what I would do if I were in that mother's situation. And even if you don't have kids, you remember being one, right? Imagine how you would feel living this nightmare of being locked away from the only normal you know. Right there, you know all you need to know about what is right and wrong in this situation. So, no matter how some might try to tell you that these kids are somehow less than our own, we know that is empty invective. Someone selling something that no one should ever buy. Why? Because here's the truth. We are all interconnected. We are all interdependent. We're all in this crazy world together. That's just the fact. Someday these kids may be in school with mine in my house. One of them may be my boss. Who knows? But I do know this. Law and compassion can be partners. A secure border doesn't have to wall off decency. And I know this has been and always will be a melting pot nation. Diversity will always be our strength. My friends, listen to your heart, and it will drown out all the ugly noise. That's our closing argument. All right, the man